Congress finally passed a major bill that addresses one of Americans' biggest problems, and it just so happens to have the support of both parties. But about an hour before President Trump was set to sign it on stage today, he hit pause because he wants another unrelated and much more controversial bill passed first. The bipartisan bill the president was supposed to sign is aimed at making housing more affordable for Americans, increasing the housing supply by making it harder for institutional investors, Wall Street, and corporations to buy up single-family homes. But then Trump posted that he wouldn't sign the legislation until Congress passes the Save America Act. That's that election security bill, a sweeping piece of legislation, sometimes controversial, that would add more requirements on Americans going to vote, including voter ID requirements and proof of citizenship. Republican leaders have made it very clear, including directly to President Trump during a closed-door lunch on Capitol Hill, that they don't have the votes to pass the Save America Act. But Congress was easily able to pass, with overwhelming bipartisan majorities in the House and Senate, the 21st Century Road to Housing Act. There's something in there for everyone. That's why it had so much support across the political spectrum. This bill was a big deal, in part because it showed Congress can actually still find common ground, at least sometimes. In the past few years, two of the biggest pieces of legislation that Congress passed, Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act and Biden's 2022 Inflation Reduction Act. They were massive bills that touched on a ton of different areas. This bill is different in that it's much more narrow, primarily addressing one key issue, one which many Americans say is the key economic issue they want the government to address. Trump said the housing bill was, quote, of minor importance compared to the Save America Act, despite it being the first time in decades that housing legislation like that has passed Congress. Speaker Johnson just this morning emphasized how important it is for the president to have some progress on the elections bill.
We're delaying this. As you know, he has a window of time before he has to sign a bill, and he's going to use a little bit more of that window of time, and we're going to go through this together.
Similar sentiments were definitely expressed by President Trump to Senate Republicans, according to the senators that we spoke to. But here's the thing. The president may say he won't sign the bill, but as long as Congress is in session after 10 days, that bill will automatically become law. It also has very much a veto-proof majority.